Hey guys, it's Elena. Today I'm really excited to do a mini tutorial with you to create a snake plant in Procreate using my brand new dual color brush set for Procreate that I have just released. As of recording this video, I have not actually released it yet, so if you see something on my screen that might look slightly different than what you have in front of you, please be assured that you have the most up-to-date version of the brushes in front of you. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. To start our project, we will create a new canvas that is 8 by 10 inches at 300 dpi. We will only be using 2 different brushes for this project, and the first one from the dual color brush set is called Streaky Chisel Edge Dynamic 50/50, and it's under the header that says Angled Dynamic. It's the first one. And the numbers at the end of the brush names indicate how much of each color is in the load. So this one has an equal amount of both colors. So now that we've chosen our brush, let's choose the colors. This is the dual color greenery color palette that comes with the dual color brush set. So in order to make the snake plant, we want to have a dark and a light color. So I'm selecting this dark color here, and you can see that this has become my primary color because this dot in the corner has also become green. So that's how you know which is your primary color. So now let's choose the next color. Let's tap this brown, which is from a previous project, and make it into a light green. So now let's test that with the brush that we've selected and see how that looks. And I like that. I like how the dark green is on top. And so we're going to go with that one. And to start out, we're just going to hold the pen perpendicular to the canvas like this. And then we're going, that way we get this chisel edge effect. But if we take it out to the side, then we get a leaf. So we're just going to do that and add some leaves in here. So I'm not going straight up, I'm having a little bit of curving so that we can have this nice 3D look. And it's okay to cross over what you've already done. And I'm using pressure to make the brush get smaller at the top. So I'm using a lot of pressure on these thick strokes, and then I'm letting up on the pressure as I get to the top. I think I want to do that one again. I'm actually going to do some smaller leaves in the middle here, kind of like new shoots that are coming up. So now I actually wanted to put some thicker leaves behind. So I'm going to add a new layer and then move that behind what I've just done and just add a few more thick leaves coming up here. You can also go from the top down. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that. So now I'm just going to merge these 2 layers together. And now I want to center this because it's gotten a little bit more over to the side. So I'm going up to my arrow here and turning on snapping. You can see where the center of the canvas is this way with this yellow line here. So I just want it to be in the center. some space below for the pot. So now let's go ahead and make the pot. So we'll make a new layer for the pot. I'll just name these. I'm not very good at remembering all the time. So that's the pot and the leaves. And we'll start out with the pot in the layer above so we can see what we're doing, and then we'll move it down. So the brush that we will use is very similar to the one that we used for the leaves, but it's not a dynamic version, it's a static version. So if you scroll down to angled static, it's the first one under that. And the difference between the dynamic and the static is just that the static brushes do not change shape. I'm pressing hard and then I'm not pressing hard and it stays the same. So in some situations, like with this pot, you'll just want to have more control over keeping it the same size. So for the colors, let's go ahead and go in here and select some of these browns on the same color palette. I'll choose the dark brown, then go into the secondary color. I'll choose the light brown. So in order to make the pot, we're going to again have the pen perpendicular to the screen, and we'll start here in the middle, and we can always change this after, but we're going to make a circle that's kind of an open circle, and then hold, and that pops into a nice circle there. And you can move it all around like this, but I think I'm going to do it just one more time because I'm not 100% happy with that. So let's go again. So I'm going around, I'm making a nice wide open mouth of this pot. I'm coming back and meeting here. And I think I'm happy with this. Just going to angle it a bit more so that I'm happy with where it is. And I think that looks pretty good. So now, of course, the pot is in front of the plant, which is not what we want. So let's move that down below. And now let's go back to the leaves layer and pick the eraser. And under eraser, we're going to the airbrushing hard brush, and this comes with Procreate. So we're just going to erase the part of the plant that's sticking out above the pot here, because obviously we want it to look like it's inside of the pot. So I'll just get rid of this and then move it up very carefully so that we can have it go right along this line of the pot that we've created. So I'm just kind of carefully skimming little bits of it off until it looks about right. So there we have it. We have a snake plant in a pot, and I will definitely be doing quite a lot more tutorials with these dual brushes. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and please let me know if you liked it down in the comments, and I'd love to see what you come up with on Instagram or on our Facebook group. And I will be back with you again with another tutorial very soon. Thanks for watching.